Ja Morant getting in trouble again for aiming imaginary guns. So, because everybody's got to be more clever than everyone else, his new celebration is like pulling a pin out of a grenade and throwing it. Like he's just trying to rub the NBA the wrong way. Ja Morant is wildly talented as a basketball player, and he is the only thing that is bigger than his talent is his commitment to immaturity. It's stunning. And this is where I guess, this is what happens when your dad tries to become your friend and stops being your dad and just lets you get away with anything you want to. Is that what's going on here? A story that I read on ESPN.com today about Ja Morant getting in trouble again for aiming imaginary guns. He's got, his 3-point celebration there, pistoleros, whatever. He broke it out on the Golden State Warriors, and then he continued to break it out as people were bringing it up, and everyone was like, well, Adam Silver is going to see this. And apparently, look, he was fined $75,000 for pointing a gun after a basket from outside the arc. Like, this is a guy who's been in problem, has a problem with gunplay on Instagram. We all know that he got suspended for that. You'd think that he'd be trying to separate himself from, weaponry, real or imaginary, just, for the betterment of the brand. So, because everybody's got to be more clever than everyone else, his new celebration is like pulling a pin out of a grenade and throwing it. Ja Morant says, quote, he's even covered his ears to prevent himself from hearing the grenade exploding too, from hurting his ears too. So, he's got a commitment to the bit here. The guy just got a $75,000 fine. He said, that's my celebration now until somebody else has a problem with it. And then I'll find another one. That's my celebration until somebody has a problem with it. Like he's just trying to rub the NBA the wrong way. Why would you try to bite the hand that feeds you? Why would you try to always, with your big toe, look for the line that you're not supposed to cross? All you got to do is go out, play basketball, not do gun weapon celebrations, and nobody is finding you for anything. It's just so weird. I seriously, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I mean, is it aren't you in the NBA? Isn't everything in your life pretty damn good? Otis being really nice about it. Ja, interesting guy. Maybe 49ers red zone. I blame video games. Oh boy, we've been blaming everyone in society's problems on video games for way too long. I don't think it's the video game. I mean, look, I like Call of Duty. I'm sure you do too. When you celebrate, do you go to weapons celebrations? I just don't get it. Didn't that Pods guy on the Warriors do that too, Jon Snow? If he did, I didn't see it. And I can also tell you that Brandon Pajemski has not been suspended for gunplay in his past. Reputations matter. Reputations matter. Ja Morant has a bad one. Brandon Pajemski doesn't. So he is allowed to, I guess, tiptoe across that this might be a weapons-based celebration a lot easier than Ja Morant is. Clown man. As human beings, when you make billions off twerking and water gun shooting and get paid like spoiled brats, we've made it. No more victimized mentality, finger-pointing bullshitters. Again, does it offend me? No, not at all. Let him point his imaginary guns everywhere. Joseph is saying, hey, Damon, what about Shooter McGavin? Again, Shooter never was suspended by the golf tour for posting guns on Instagram. So it's different for him. As a father, it's on the parents, Joe. I tell you, as a guy who is doing an awful lot of parenting, young men too, I mean, I am trying to install good decisions and gentlemanly manners into them at all times. They're 5 and they're 3 years old, but there's never a good time, or there's never a bad time to start learning how to not get yourself in trouble. And it just feels like Ja has learned the lesson of, well, I'm going to do whatever I want until trouble comes to knock on my door. And then I'll do just enough to make sure the trouble's off my front porch, but not so much that it's not still hanging out on my property. Again, people, if there's a problem that is constantly surrounding you, it's not the variables around you that is the problem. It's probably you. Thanks for watching. Tune into the Damon Bruce Show live on YouTube every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific.